Airports can feel like a maze, especially with long walks, loud halls, and sudden gate changes. Here's the good news many travelers over 55 do not hear. Free airport assistance exists, and it is easier to get than you think. It is not only for wheelchair users. It is help at every stage, from the curb to your seat on the plane, and again on arrival. You can request it in minutes, and it costs nothing. Today, I will show you how to ask for it, what to expect, and the quiet perks that come with it. If walking far is hard, if vision or hearing needs a hand, or if travel just feels faster than you like, this guide is for you. By the end, you will know the exact words to say, the right time to book, and how to make each step smoother than the last. Airport assistance is a coordinated service that helps you move through the terminal with less effort and less stress. It starts the moment you arrive at the curb and continues until you are seated on the plane or until you reach your ride at the other end. Most airlines and airports offer it at no charge because accessibility is a protected right in many regions. You might hear it called special assistance, mobility assistance, or meet and assist. It is available if walking long distances is tough, if you use a cane or walker, if vision or hearing makes signs hard to follow, or if you simply need more time and guidance. The team can provide a manual wheelchair and the electric cart where available, and escort through check-in, security, and immigration, plus help with boarding and connections. They can also help you collect bags at arrival and guide you to a taxi rank or pickup point. For many seniors, this turns a marathon into a steady stroll without giving up independence. You do not need to explain private medical details. Just state what you need in plain words like, I cannot walk long distances, or I need help hearing gate calls. Assistance is not the same as a porter service, which is sometimes paid and only moves bags. The airport assistance team focuses on your safe movement from door to door. They know terminal layouts, quiet seating areas, lifts, and accessible restrooms. When in doubt, ask the airline or the airport information desk for special assistance, and they will direct you to the right meeting point. Quick favor, share your question or experience with airport assistants in the comments so others can learn real tips that help on their next trip. Requesting assistance is simple when you do it early. The best moment is during booking, right where you enter passenger details. Look for a checkbox or a link that says special assistance or accessibility. After booking, open your reservation online and add assistance, or call the airline and ask an agent to add a service request. Say clearly what you need: a wheelchair at check-in, help through security, or an escort to the gate. Agents use short codes. WCHR for wheelchair ramp. Blind and deaf services also exist, noted as BLND and deaf on the booking. Ask the agent to confirm the note is saved, and ask for the meeting point and recommended arrival time. In most regions, requesting at least 48 hours before departure gives the airport time to plan staff and equipment. If you book closer to travel, still ask. Airports try to help on the day. On departure day, go straight to the special assistance desk or the airline check-in and say you have assistance on file. If you need help from the curb, call the number on your confirmation when you arrive, or ask the curbside staff to radio this assistance team. Keep your booking reference and passport ready, and wear easy shoes because you may walk a short distance from car to chair. Before you leave the counter, repeat your connection details and arrival needs so the team tags your record for the next airport too. A few minutes of clear setup can save you an hour later, especially during busy seasons. When you arrive at the airport, look for signs that say special assistance or a wheelchair symbol. If a desk is not obvious, go to your airline's check-in. Tell the first staff member you meet that you have assistance booked. They will call the assistance team, who may arrive with a wheelchair or an electric cart. From there, you are escorted through check-in, security, and toward your gate. At security, you can request a seated screening, extra time to prepare bins, and a quiet explanation of each step. Devices like pacemakers, insulin pumps, and joint replacements are common. Simply inform the officer and follow their directions. If walking a few steps is fine, you may stand for the scanner. After security, the escort helps you find a calm seating area, restrooms, food, and water. Closer to boarding, they return to your seat and take you to the gate. Pre-boarding is usually offered to assisted passengers, so you can settle without crowds. On narrow stairs or a high door, a small lift or ramp may be used. If you have a connection, the arrival airport sees your record and meets you at the aircraft door, then guides you to the next gate or to baggage claim. At final arrival, the escort can help with bag claim and take you to a taxi, a rideshare pickup, or a family meeting point. Airport assistance opens doors to small, quiet advantages that many travelers never see. One is priority access at security and passport control, often through a dedicated lane or at least a shorter line. This gets you through busy choke points with less standing, which protects energy for the flight. Another is pre-boarding, so you can lift a light bag, settle your seatbelt. Many large airports also run electric carts in long corridors, and assistants know when they are allowed. Some terminals keep a quiet waiting room for assisted passengers, with softer chairs and easy access to restrooms. Assistants also know which restrooms have more space. Two helpful programs deserve a quick highlight. In the United States, TSA Cares offers guidance for screening with medical devices or mobility aids. You can call or submit a form at least 72 hours before travel to get advice and request support at the checkpoint. You do not have to discuss private details to use it. Outside security, some airports offer free buggy rides between terminals, or staff-guided shortcuts through staff elevators and lifts when public routes are crowded. These are not special favors. They are part of an accessibility system designed for dignity and safety, and they can make a long day feel calmly paced. Your right to airport assistance is recognized in many parts of the world, but the manager can be the airport, the airline, or both. In the European Union and the United Kingdom, Regulation EC 1107/2006 requires airports to provide assistance for passengers with reduced mobility from arrival at the terminal to boarding and again on arrival. There is no extra fee for the service, and airports fund it across all tickets. In the United States, airlines must provide assistance at no charge under the Air Carrier Access Act, and the TSA manages screening support. In Canada, across Asia and the Middle East, major hubs offer comparable services, though you often arrange them through your airline. Two practical notes help with smooth travel across regions. First, codeshare flights can blur responsibility, so always tell the operating airline, not just the brand on your ticket. If you fly with mobility aids, ensure your battery type is legal for air travel, and label any detachable parts with your name and phone number. Small moves make assistance smoother. Write your flight numbers and booking reference in large print, and keep them with your passport. Place meds, glasses, and hearing aid batteries in your cabin bag, never in checked luggage. Wear slip-on shoes and avoid belts with heavy buckles to breeze through screening. Choose an aisle seat near the front when possible, so boarding and deplaning take fewer steps. Build longer connections, at least 90 minutes on domestic flights and 2 hours or more on international, because assistance teams cover many gates at once. Cabins can feel cool even on warm days. When you reach the gate, confirm you are checked in for pre-boarding and ask where the lift or ramp will be placed. For connections, ask the escort to call ahead to the next gate. This helps them meet you right at the door. If your flight changes, the assistance desk can reprint a new boarding pass and guide you to the right gate. Assistance at the airport is free, but you may encounter paid services that look similar. Porters move luggage for a fee. Meet and greet services sell private escorts and lounge access. Official assistance teams do not charge you at any point. They wear airport or contractor IDs, use standard wheelchairs, and receive calls from airline desks, not from street hawkers. If anyone asks for payment before you reach check-in, step away and find an airline agent or an information desk. If local custom encourages tipping, small cash at the end is optional, not required. Do not hand your passport or credit card to anyone outside an airline desk, a security post, or an assistance counter. Official staff will scan documents in front of you and return them right away. Know the limits too. Assistance teams help you move, guide, and board safely, but they cannot carry you without the proper lift, and they do not provide nursing care. For medical monitoring or special equipment, arrange a medical escort through the airline in advance. If a delay or cancellation occurs, the assistance team can escort you to the rebooking desk and help communicate, but fare waivers and hotel vouchers follow airline policy. Most trips go smoothly, and having assistance on file often makes rebooking easier because staff can find you quickly and keep you informed, while others are still figuring out where to stand. If someone promises to skip lines for cash, decline and report it, because proper access is already included with assistance. Now you know the quiet secret. Airports around the world are ready to guide you free of charge from the curb to your seat and back again. Book it early. Describe your needs in plain words and let the system work for you. Use the right codes when helpful, arrive with time to spare, and ask for the supervisor when something feels off. Assistance is not special treatment. It is your right to travel with dignity and calm. And the hidden perks are real. Shorter lines, simpler boarding, and a clear path through the journey. Share this with a travel partner and make the next trip smoother for both of you. Tell me in the comments which airport you want decoded next, or what part of assistance still feels unclear, and I will cover it in a future guide.